Hi and welcome to another episode of Ask VSA, proudly brought to you and sponsored by the ultimate online singing course, guaranteeing singing results like no other singing course. In today's episode, I am going to be answering the question of how do I stop sounding nasally or nasal when I am singing, especially in my middle to higher range. So, if you are sounding nasally when you're singing and you're getting a nasal sound, the number one point that you're doing is you are placing your sound into your nasal cavity, basically, when you're singing. So, when you're singing, you can place the sounds in numerous places, okay? Sound is a mass. You can move it into different areas, okay? So I'm just going to give you an example here of me singing. This is the chord of F above mid C, and I'm going to be placing this sound in a couple of different places in my body, okay? Just to give you an example of where I'm placing it. Falsetto, wee, it's right up here in the crown of my head. Head voice, art, it's up here. Middle voice, art, I'm feeling it here. On my throat, yeah, I'm feeling it down here in my chest. Okay, so I'm placing it in 5 different places. So if you are sounding nasally, what you are doing is when you're singing, is you are putting the sound into your nasal port. Now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a rundown of the anatomy of the head here, okay? So, at the back of your throat, you have a thing called your uvula, which is the arc with a little piece of flesh hanging off the back. That's your uvula. Behind your uvula is your nasal port, enables you to breathe like this. So there's a hole at the back of your throat behind the uvula. When you're singing and you're sounding nasally, what is happening is you are placing the sounds up here. You're putting the sounds into your nasal cavity. That's what you're doing. And I can place the sounds up into my nasal cavity. What you want to try to do when you're singing, and this normally happens when people try to sing higher because they think the sound's got to go up. And a lot of singing teachers say, hey, look, put the sounds up or wherever it might be. You want to try to aim the sound, if you can, from your larynx. When it's coming from your larynx, it's coming over your tongue and it's coming straight out of your mouth or hitting your lower front teeth. So instead of going, my sound's been placed there. I'm now placing the sound. I'm wanting to feel the sound hit my lower front teeth. So I'm imagining that the sound is rolling from my larynx over my tongue and I'm putting the sound forward. Even if I do this, I'm placing the sound. I'm pushing a little bit of air through, which is making the sound to be placed forward. You want to place your sound forward, not up. So you can do this, but you want to place your sound forward. Now this may take a little bit of practice. So when you're singing your songs, please look into the mirror. Aim your sounds down to your chest or your stomach or your neck when you're singing. So you should have a mirror in front of you, and when you're singing, when I find myself in times of trouble, not when I find myself in times where I'm going, singing right up like this. That is the main point. This may take a little bit of practice. Now, if you have a singing teacher or a professional that can help you out, they should be able to rectify this seriously in about 5 minutes. I know I have students that have had nasal problems or sounding nasally, and I've got rid of it nearly immediately with a technique of just basically trying to get the student to sing I would push the sound down with a staccato type of scale. So if you are sounding nasally, I'd be doing a scale like this. So let's run through a scale for everyone to do if they're sounding a bit nasally. Try to push the sounds down a little bit, not loud, but firmly. Art, art, art. So push the sound down. Let's keep it going. Art, art, art. If you're still sounding art, 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 I want you to put your hand on the chin, on your chin here, okay? ball this here, put it at the bottom of the chin, and I want you to feel it vibrate in this section of your hand. You should feel it. Art, art, art. And I want you to aim the sound so think it's going to be coming out of your chin, but that's only if you're really still sounding nasally after trying to push down to your chest. Keep it going. Art, art, art. Aim it down. Art, art, art. Art, art, art. Practice makes perfect. That's all it really is. As I said, you can put your sounds wherever you want in your body. I can put my sounds up here, really light. I can put them in my chest, really heavy. I can put them forward here. I can put them into my nose. You can change the placement of any sound, and if you have a nasally sound with practice, you can change this. If you are having problems with this, please look me up. Get me on Skype, come in for classes if you're in Melbourne here, and I can definitely help you out by changing the position of the sounds so that you have the best singing tone available. I'm sure this has helped you out. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm very blessed that you've watched it to the very end. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next episode of Ask VSA. Bye for now.